Well, hello there, private practice success community. I hope you guys can hear me well because I'm sitting at the beach. Couldn't bring my AirPods because they're flat. So I am competing with the noise of the magnificent ocean that I am watching. So that's what I'm looking at. It is an absolutely magnificent day. So spoiled to call this my backyard. So, yep, it is Friday. I have done what feels like bugger all today, but it's because this is off the back of two really intense days that I had. And those 2 days was, of course, when I ran the Private Practice Success Academy's 2-day business intensive, which was full on. For me as an introvert, it was exhausting, but it was so inspiring, so motivating, so empowering, and I loved every second of it. But because I know how much I put into it, I specifically made sure that I had nothing on today. Now, that being said, I try and have Fridays off anyway, so I try and have a 3-day long weekend. It doesn't mean I never work on a Friday, but it does mean that I have the option of not working, and when it suits me and I feel like it, I can actually do work on a Friday. But today, I needed to be off. I honestly ascribe to planning my week properly, and I actually just recorded a training for my Ignite Your Practice attendees or students or clients for a training that I'm launching into their program on Tuesday, where I spoke to them about reclaiming their time, and I chatted to them in that training about the optimal work week. And the short of it is that each of your work weeks needs 3 types of days in it, right? It needs free days. So that is a day like today, a Friday, where I do nothing, where I'm off. It needs a focus day, which is your money-making day. And then the third day is a buffer day. So on buffer days, you are doing the planning and the prep. That means that when focus days comes, you are ready to rock and roll. Once you set your working week up with those principles in mind, and obviously there's a lot more that goes into it, right? But once you've set that up, it makes such a big difference. When somebody joins my PPS Academy membership, one of the onboarding videos or trainings that I send them is called the 30-Day Success Elevation. And part of that is this whole concept of putting together the optimal work week in order for them to come on board in a business coaching and mentoring program where they're going to learn a lot. There's going to be a lot of things that they're probably going to have to do, but we want to make sure that they do it in a way where they don't get overwhelmed. And therefore, the first step is to ensure that their weeks are set up properly in order for them to start having fun whilst building their business. Not only have the stress, but also having the joy. Yeah, so that's just some thoughts that I thought I might share with you guys on this Friday. It is just after 2:10 right now. I'll hang around for another 10 minutes and then I'll go and collect my youngest from school and just have a really chilled rest of my Friday. Let me know what you're up to today, and maybe any secrets you have for setting up an optimal work week for yourself. But again, highly recommend making sure you have a free day in there, a focus day, and a buffer day. Obviously, you've got 5 days in your working week. Ideally, you want your Saturdays and Sundays to be free days. Okay, business owner, listen to me. And then you need to have a really great ideal combination for the rest of the week. Take care. I'll speak to you soon.